Welcome.
We all deserve something special and unique to look classy. Today, I have this beautiful video tutorial and that add class, uniqueness, versatility to a simple blouse structure.
Are you sure, Mr.
The
Teacher?
tutorial is about a drop shoulder, pleated waist, button-down blouse with curved hem. Kindly walk along with me. Let's see how it's been done. This is how the calculation goes. At the waistline, the gown, that is the blouse, is made up of 6 pleats at the front and 6 pleats at the back on the waistline, making a total of 12 pleats. If each of the pleat intake is to be 2 inches, that means we need 24-inch extra fabrics to put into our calculation. This 24-inch extra that we're going to add to it, we're going to add it to the bust measurement. Our bust is 36 inches. We're going to add this 24 to it, making it 60 inches. So the new bust measurement we're going to be using now is 60 inches. But while we'll pleat at the waist, we're going to pleat it too so that it's going to be 30 inches at the waist. So you're going to shape it at the waist. Then remember, it is a drop shoulder blouse. We are going to add 10 inches to the shoulder length. Initially, we have shoulder length of 16 inches. When we add 10 inches to it, we'll have 26 inches. Half of the shoulder length that we're going to make use of while drafting is going to be 13 inches.
Can I carry on?
Personally, I decided to use a conceal button stand instead of the usual. You see, this tutorial is loaded.
Let's start drafting.
The fabric was cut into 2 pieces for both front and back piece. Both are on fold. The front piece is larger than the back piece by 12 inches.
Why must this be so?
12 inches is for both the left and the right button
You mean
stand.
button stand?
The button stand allowance is folded inward so that both pieces will be the same while drafting.
Got it.
We measure and mark our exaggerated shoulder length, which is 13 inches at the shoulder line. Then come down by 2 inches at this point, which is the shoulder slope, and connect to the center front nape of neck. We cut it out and drag the front piece downward a little so that the back piece will be longer than that of the front piece by 2 inches.
Tell me something.
Then fold the 2 inches toward the front piece so that both pieces kiss
Do
each
you mean
other.
kissing? What kind
From the
of
shoulder line,
kiss?
measure and mark the blouse length, which is 33. I added 1 inch to it, making it 34 inches for hemming allowance. For the chest line position, we are going to make use of the original bust measurement, which is 36 divided by 4 minus 1. That's going to give us 8 inches. So we're going to mark 8 inches from the shoulder line. Then insert our armhole line from the initial shoulder measurement. On the bust line, we inserted the exaggerated bust measurement, which is 60 divided by 4. That is 15 inches. And properly make our armhole. Measure it out, which is giving us 10 inches. To get the curvy hem, I measured and marked 3 inches upward from the side seam and connect to the midpoint at the hem and cut it out. For my personal preference, I don't usually cut neckline at this stage. It's on the later stage that I do that. If you're enjoying this lecture, kindly hit the subscription button if you're yet to subscribe. Please like, share, and comment. We go further by working on the front piece. Notch the front piece at the center front line at both the hem and the nape of the neck. Now for the button stand. Since it's a female blouse, the left part of the blouse is served as the button stand, while the right side of the piece is going to serve as the buttonhole stand. In the left part, the total allowance needed is 2 inches. We mark it out. While on the right part, the total allowance needed is 5 inches. So we're going to mark first the 5 inches and mark it out, then cut that 5 inches. Then we'll place the both piece side by side and cut out that of the left from the right.
Take it easy, huh?
Now, always remember this while making a button stand. You are going to mark 1 inch away from the center front line on both side panel. This 1 inch helps to compensate for the overlapping of the 2 panels.
Hope you get that.
When you mark, notch at the hem and at the nape of the neck. Always remember to notch so that it's to help you while pressing it out. Then in this particular video, I didn't make use of interfacing because of the kind of fabric I'm using. If you're using a lighter fabric, you're going to be making use of interfacing so that it will stiffen the fabric a bit. So from this video, you can see I'm notching it out at that 1 inch that I told you you're going to take away from the center front line. We're notching it at both the hem and both the nape of the neck. We're doing this so that subsequently, while you're pressing it out, it will be easier for you. So we start from the left. We cut it out. You know, from the left side, we just label it left and right. So what we are going to do is that we're going to cut it out properly. Since we've already marked it out, we are going to cut it out. Is a 2 inch allowance. We cut it out. After we must have cut it out, then we start doing it properly. You're going to be going in by 1 inch 1/4, 1/4 inch. You use your pressing iron while that's what you are going to use to be going in. So while you've gone in by 1/4 inch, you fold using your pressing iron. Then you refold it by 3/8 inch. That 3/8 inch help for it to conceal the edge. That's the essence of putting that 3/8 inch inward. It helps you to conceal the edge. Just follow what you see in the video.
You mean
iron it out, pin it down, and take it to your machine and sew. That's if you've done this process. So this particularly for this particular one, the left side has been handled. The next thing you take your right part. The right part has 5 inches allowance.
You mean 5 inches?
Turn the fabric to the right side. When you turn the fabric to the right side, go to the edge of the fabric at the center front side. Then you go in by 3/8 inch iron inward,
we're going to do
like
exactly
what you're seeing in the video.
said.
Then also mark 3/4 inch from that particular ironing. When you mark it, you can notch or mark. If you've notched or you mark at both ends, then press it out so that you get a very straight line. After you've done this, the next thing as well you are going to do now is this one you're folding it backward. So both foldings that you've made now, you're going to fold them forward, as in to fold them to the right side. You're folding initially to the wrong side. So both foldings that you're going to make now, you're going to fold them to the right side. So now you fold in 3/4 inch as well. Notch this point so that you know the end of it. Then that's the end of it. Then you're going to flip it backward. It's still going to give you 3/4 inch. So you flip it backward, then you press it out. So this is the other process. Then the next thing you're going to do now, if you've done this, you also at this point you're going to notch that point at both ends. If you've notched it out so that you get a very straight line while pressing,
the pressing iron in this process.
You're going to go back to the wrong side. You're going to fold all the old piece back to the wrong side now. If you're folding all the old piece to the wrong side, you fold it to the wrong side and press it out. You are going to go in by, it's going to be 1 inch. So this is going to be how you get your concealed collar.
You mean lunch?
Press it out. After you finish pressing it out, pin it down. After pinning it down, take it to your machine and sew. So this is, you see that to do this concealed collar is not really hard. It's really, sometimes if you're not having a very good buttonhole machine, this is one part of the uniqueness of this blouse.
We're getting back to the days, back to the time, back to the moment when you get it.
I know you're waiting for this. Come on, continue your lecture.